Good afternoon, YouTubers. Weapon Collector put out an invitation to show us 80 knives in different categories. And some people collect knives and weapons, and I collect more than just knives. I collect bad jokes, exercise equipment, cast iron cookware, pots, pans, kitchen gadgets, tools, fishing gear, crappy artwork, carvings, sculpture, lazy boy chairs, rose bushes, and ugly sweaters. If you got more than you need, you're stepping into hoarding territory. And as far as cheap knife category, it doesn't get any cheaper than free. This is that bright green color, so you're not supposed to lose it. And when I unloaded a truck, whoever shrink wrapped the skid left their knife on top of there. And under the finder's keeper's rule, it's mine. Mine, oh mine. Other honorable mentions in the cheap knife category. This I got at a thrift store for about 98 cents or $1.50. I forgot what it was, but that's a super great letter opener with that long straight edge blade. And the cheapest knife I sent away for was the Kudu Light. And that's nice. You can fold it and put it in your pocket. It don't, and it's lightweight, and you got a very big, strong utilitarian blade. The most expensive in my collection, I dare say, is probably this Wyatt Hines Mini Mite. And I mean, look how that's constructed and fit together out of bamboo cutting board, custom made. I mean, he makes several with his blade style, but there's different handle combos you can get. And if you compare the most expensive knife I sent away, this was a gift, by the way, the Wyatt Hines, and the most expensive one by Wyatt himself, the most expensive one I sent away for was the BP. That's the case it comes with. I got this ordered before the war started or heated up in the Ukraine. It's been going on for years, but it's before those bastards invaded. When you look at the handle, the steel, the wood, it's very, it's mass produced, but it's, fairly well crafted. And I nicked the edge up here, cutting some, tubes and bottles, and probably nicked the stand a few times. The next category is weird. I don't own anything weird. After that would be homemade. I bought a blade blank out of the Smoky Mountain catalog. That was supposed to be D2 steel. It's made for my right hand grip. So I grabbed the tree branch and carved it up and stuck it on there. It's all chewed up on a blade because I put the handle on upside down first. I had the blade taped up and couldn't see what I was doing. Old. My real old knives I gave away. My son's got most of them, and I gave some to other friends. This is a Case XX kitchen knife. Excellent for cutting chicken wings. Here in the Buffalo area, we eat a lot of those, and that's great for cutting them apart. It's a heavy duty blade. I think I paid under $5 for this 50 years ago or more when I was working at the auction house. The newest is a BP blade blank. I haven't got around to putting it together because I've been so busy, and I got to go to my friend's wood shop to cut this antler up to make some handles out of it, and I bought a case for it. Now, the smallest would be this little Rough Rider thing. I forget what they call it, if it's a peanut or what. I mean, it's about as small as it can get. It looked even, it looks even smaller than it was in the catalog. It's good for ripping seams out on clothes, or picking your teeth, or cleaning your nails. And it won't leave a hole in your pocket. The biggest would be some of these. It's a tie between these two kitchen knives, and this is the one I use the most because it's light. It's the classic butcher blade, And there's other ones up in there too. This is the Case but that would be a close second to that one. You know, it's got the finger grooves in here, and I got to make a little bit groove different there because it feels uncomfortable there. And this is just in there for shits and giggles. It's not in any category, but that's a useful blade. So happy collecting, collectors. Don't go into the hoarding territory. Oh, and Backyard Knife Dude paid $900 for one of his knives. I mean, that would be a cold day in hell, and that would be freezing over before I spend $900 on my knives. I got other stuff to collect. Happy collecting.